as it comes, so that we can move at the pace we're supposed to move. So real estate is an age-long gift of God to mankind. When God made heaven and earth, He created the same earth that you and I see as today. Does not change. The earth has not changed. It's still the same earth that we have. It's the creation of heaven and earth. And then, but the amazing thing is that God made only one man at the beginning, gave the man the entire landmass that is all over the world. But today we have over 7 billion people. The same landmass is still what man has. And what that tells you is that the demand for the same landmass that we have is increasing. And simple economics, once there is high demand for any product, the price will definitely go up. It's very simple economics. So what you have for 10 people before, it becomes what 100 people are looking for. The same economics is, simple economics is that the price will change. And that's the reason why you can't go wrong when you deal with real estate. The price cannot just remain the same. As people demand for it, the price go higher. It's just a way to let you know how real estate works. And that's why it is important for you to play in that space. Why? Because the demand for real estate will always increase. It's as simple as that. I want to just for simply, the demand for real estate will always increase. Even those places you see at the moment that people are not asking for, the demand is not there, it's just a matter of time. The demand for it will also increase, and then the price will also go higher. So it's as simple as that. And that's why you and I need to play very smart and play very quickly at the right time if you're going to get it. But tonight, I just want to show you where the money is in real estate. It's in two ways. Two ways. Number one is that you can play as an investor in real estate. Okay, so who is an investor in real estate? An investor is somebody who buys property and leave it for a period of time, possibly sell that property or build that property to live there or to rent out. There are many. I'm not going to be going into many income that you can get in real estate today because we have what we call rental income. You can be a developer. You can be somebody who is what's it called? Is connecting people. You are a broker in real estate. So, but tonight I'm going to just be concentrating on how do you become an investor or a broker in real estate firm. Money, a lot of money. Just that stupid money is in that particular sphere of.
Sure, me too.
So it's important for you to understand that. So how do you play as an investor? An investor is somebody who could see what other people are not seeing at the moment. So I'm going to give you a personal story of my life. I think I shared it in one of our meetings in Millennial Vanguard. I bought the property at the time that I just got married. That was 2003. And at that time, that property was 5,000. So when we wanted to start this organization, it became very important for me to that we're just taking our life, we're going to speak into generation now. The property is such that I have to sell that property to start the company. One of the property was sold for 5 million. That's just in the space of about 10 years, thereabouts, 10 years. It is very, very hard for you. I don't know how many percentage you can even call that. If you have a business and get that kind of money. So also, you as a person can decide to play as an investor in real estate, as an investor. I've heard of people who bought property, they buy it today now, and in 12 months, they are having over 200%, 300% return on investment on their property. And how do you create wealth in real estate? The way to create wealth in real estate is very simple. to where people are not going yet as a person. Leave it for a time, and then you will get ready. I repeat that. So buy a seemingly boost today plus time equals to wealth in real estate. It's a very simple arithmetic. Property plus time is equal to wealth. Property plus time equals to wealth. I have met a lot of people in my course of trying to sell property, and I have seen people who will tell you that I cannot buy this place now because why? It's not looking like the banana island of this world. It's not looking like Victoria Island of this world. Not looking like your area where you're living now of this world. They want to buy those places that they feel that people are already many there. People are there at the feel, okay, so when I buy the place now, I'm going to get my money back. But the reality is a lot of time. That's not how to create wealth in real estate. The way to create wealth in real estate really is to buy places that look very cheap now and then leave them for a time. And then over a period of time, you can decide to sell or to do whatever you want to do with property. My course of selling, I met a woman and I asked a question, and the question is that, okay, so how old is your son? And at that time, he said his son was 10 years, this is about a year or two ago. I said, okay, can you imagine you buying property at the time you gave back to that boy, and 10 years ago, and you just bought the property in the name of that boy? What is going to be the value of that property as it sits now? The woman was just looking at me, she could not even talk. It was as if I opened the portal, I opened her understanding, and I made her to know that this is how the property works. Now, people, if you want to get wealthy, you want to create wealth as a person, don't go, especially when you really don't have the money now, don't go and be looking for properties that you cannot afford. What you cannot afford now is beyond your reach. So you want to buy property in Mogda. They tell you property in Mogda is 80 million to 70 million. And here you are. You don't even have 800,000. Then you are taking it. You are believing that that's where you're going to buy. It's a matter of time. You're going to get it. This is what I tell you. You have to buy what you can afford now on your way to what you like or what you love. Buy what is affordable on your way to what you love. So how does it work? You want the property in Ikeja, but where they are paying you now is at Mowe or Father. You can't get the property in Ikeja. The property in Ikeja is 200 million, but that's where you want. So yes, I am not saying you cannot still get that in the future, but the only way to get to that place is to start planning your life towards the future. Buy the property in Mowe or Father. It's 1 million naira. It's 1.2 million naira. Buy as many of that you can buy. Give it time, and in the nearest future, you'll be able to sell that property to afford the one that you want to buy. So, to create wealth there is that. But tonight, I really want to just concentrate on how you can make money in property brokerage, how you can make money through being a broker in property. And I'm going to tell you few of what has happened in our organization. We have seen people who join us from nothing, but today they are millionaires from just connecting the buyer and the seller in real estate. And that's what I really want to introduce to all of us. See, there is no one who can not do these things. As long as you have 4 people in your network, as long as you are relating with people, as long as you belong to one organization, one church, one mosque, or the other, as long as you have phone, you have WhatsApp, or you have Facebook, as long as you are connecting with people, you have that opportunity to make money in our organization. And I'm just going to run you through how that is possible. So a lady joined us. She was practically into POS business, but I can tell you a lot of things that lady does while she was still really committed. But now she has made a lot of money, and she feels that, okay, now let me concentrate on the business that I was doing. She was our relatives, our family, and then she was bringing them. And as they were buying, she was earning a commission. And the beauty with us is that you can earn as much as 18% when you work with us, when you work for us. And how does it work? Very simple. Just introduce the company to people, and once we fill the deal, or you fill the deal, then you get your commission. The starting point with our commission is 13%. It's 13%. It's 13%. That's the starting point with our commission. It's 13%. So when you bring anybody and there is a sale of 10 million naira, that sale is going to give you 13%, which is about 1.3. And all that you do in that is that you just bring the person. You're not the owner of the land, not your headache, how the land is allocated. All that you do is to bring the buyer to the seller, and that's all. You earn your commission. That's all. As simple as that. There is nothing that is as simple as that. I have people who are stars in this place, and they earn commission even from selling. And I tell you, all of us that are listening to me, it's the same thing. You can earn that commission. That's your friend that you are thinking. If you ask him or her for money, that's your uncle that is not in Nigeria or that is in Nigeria. That if you ask them for money, it is the story. Why don't you introduce a property to them? A property, something that they can buy from us. And then once you sell to them, you earn your commission. So it is important for us to play in this arena. So I'm just going to go through some of the properties that we have. Like I said, this meeting purely is just about our properties and how you can earn money from them. And I'm glad for some of us who are joining us. I'm here trying to join me. There is one Franciscan name, and there are three, and I've seen one Olanka, so Manuel Izoma, and the rest of you. Michael, you are a person, God bless you. And so we have property in Moe, and that property, I just want to encourage you to visit our website. In our website, you're going to see all the information. So at any of the property that you sell, you earn the commission. And tonight, particularly, I don't want to whet your appetite for the property that we're about to open at Aja. It's at Abramadisha. It's off Abramadisha. From Abramadisha, you drive about 15 minutes to that property. It's a good place. There's some people already living there. And we are doing introduction. That's where you come in. I want to just explain something to everybody that is listening to us. The property that here now, the price is actually 12 million naira for a 600 square meter. 12 million naira for a 600 square meter. But pre-launch offer is giving 50% to anybody who can see into that property now. We are launching it in April by the grace of God. But we are doing pre-launch offer. The pre-launch offer is giving 50% discount to anyone who can see into that property now. And the beauty of this pre-launch offer again is that anyone who sees into that property between now and end of March will return back their money to them in 24 months. So what do I mean? The offer for that property, when we actually fully want to launch it, is 12 million per an executive plot. Our executive plot is 600 square meters. So when you buy, they are going to give you your land allocate for you. But the real price for you after the launch is 12 million. But I said the launch offer is giving anyone who buys into that property 50% discount. So you pay 6 million for a property that was 5 million. So you already made profit of 50%. Profit of 100%. 100% profit. So anyone who buys the pre-launch offer already has the return on investment of that property at 100%. But now, another added opportunity for such people is that in 24 months, we will still return your 6 million naira back to you. What an offer. What an offer. When I bounce with some of my people, they ask me, are you crazy? Do you know know what you are doing. Exactly no one has this. The beauty of it is that it's just 10 plus that we want to give away. Because they give away. It's just 10 plus. Just 10 plus. 10 executive plus. And then it can be by the end of the month or as soon as we have our 10 plus. And then you just imagine when you bring any person to buy into any of these properties, what happens is that you earn your full commission. Your full commission. Out of that money, the rest of the liability is on us. And then so if you are just joining us as a partner, you want to work with us, you want to be a leader under Plutus Property and Investment Limited, your starting commission is 13%. We are giving you 13%. So imagine that you get a property for somebody or somebody, you connect somebody who is paying 6 million to us, and then you are getting 13% of 6 million, plus 780,000 naira. I am very sure that a lot of Nigerians are not earning this money in 1 year. They are not earning this kind of money in 1 year. 780,000 naira is about 55,000 naira per month. And that's what you can earn. Now imagine that you bring 2 people. Now imagine that every month there are 2 people that are buying from you. And this is how we make the money. This is how wealth is created in real estate. I bet it with you. There is no one who really concentrates on real estate business that doesn't get ready. Whether you are doing it as an investor or you are doing it as a broker. Whether you are doing it as an investor or you are doing it as a broker. So how do you go about it? You want to work, you want to be there. The starting point really is that start from where you are. Who are your people? Who are the people in your circle of influence? Who are the people that you feel if I talk to them, they will buy property? You will buy property for everyone in every strata. Somebody want to buy a property and he does have 250,000 naira. He wants to get the 300 square meter. We have such property. And what a fantastic property. That property is very happy with cargo airport, the proposed cargo airport for Ogun State. So, why should people buy into the place? I tell people, this is why you should know property to buy. Look for where investment is spending. Industries are going to come out there. Government is spending money in that area. That's the place to buy now. That's the place to buy now. Don't wait until the place is fully developed before you buy. And I'm talking to you, too. You can invest. And when you are talking to your people, that's what to tell them. Because at the time those things are already there, it may not become affordable for you anymore. And that's why you need to buy that thing. We have property that is just 250, 300,000 naira a square meter. We have property that is just about 1.2 million naira. And we have property that is 12 million naira. We have property in Magboro that is 5 million naira. And currently, we're even running the promo for the month of March. A 25% discount is on that very property for the month of March. And all other properties, we are 10%. Apart from the property that I said at Aja. So, my people, that's why I said, if you are working somewhere, this can be your side hustle. I'm not asking you to resign. We have a lot of people who are working in banks, people who are doing their businesses. We have people who are teachers all around, who are key partners with us. So what they do is look for somebody that is going to buy, and once they get the person that is going to buy, they connect the person with us, we do the deal for them, or they also be part of the site inspection. Once the person makes payment, they get their commission. You see, creating wealth is simple. And like I said in one of our teachings in Millionaires Hangout, the only way to create wealth is just to create value, and then look for people who are in need of that value. Create value, look for people who are in the need of value, and bring the people to connect them with the value that they need. So once that is done, I can almost assure you that you will make it in life. You will be worthy. It's a matter of time. But see, if you are just lazing around, or the vehicle that you are using to get to where this place is such that won't take you there, or will not get you there on time, and giving you an opportunity. You can be a designer. You can be a mechanic. You can be a fashion designer. You can be an engineer. This is another opportunity for you. Before I started this organization, by the grace of God, I was playing in that capacity that I'm asking you to come and play. And I was paying my bills. I was paying my bills conveniently by the grace of God. Paying my bills, saving. And I was just a broker, bringing people to buy. And then once they buy, I get my money. The opportunity again in this very particular industry is that the way we have done our own is that it is not just only what you do alone that you hit. In other words, you can begin to recruit people under you because we have infused multi-level marketing into the space of our property. So, for instance, Mr. Michael Yusuf is the one that included the academy. So when I said there is a certain percentage of money that also goes to Michael Yusuf. You get? So look at the opportunity in real estate. And that's why I came to tell you. So let me reiterate, and I'm also going to give room for questions for a few of us that are here tonight. Like I'm not always, first time of a thing is not a problem for me. I know people are going to join us once we are consistent. This format is a bit low, but that's fine. That's fine. So let me reiterate. We've discussed about you have to choose vehicle to get to where the place. And I'm also telling you now that real estate is one of the most viable vehicles for you to get to that place. In fact, it is believed that everyone who has ever gotten to where the place plays or they are playing in real estate sector. That no single one. Okay, even the Tesla of this world, they have some form of investment here and there in real estate. I mean, the Dangote of this world, they have some form of investment here and there in real estate. So in other words, if you are also going to be wealthy, it is important for you to play in real estate sector. And I mentioned that there are two ways to play in real estate sector. One, as an investor, and the other one, as a broker. I think as an investor, it is for you to now begin to buy property with what you have, just key into property that are available, that are affordable to you. So I said we have property for loans now. People who could just afford 360,000 naira in 24 months, they can pay 12,500 naira every month. Once they deposit the first deposit of 60,000, they spread the rest of the money 12,500 every month. And then at the end of 24 months, it becomes owners of property. Then we have people who could just pay 300,000 naira and buy those properties for their children. So as those children are growing, the property is also increasing in value with children. And as the children want to take the property, they can start to the university. So you can play that as an investor and you buy property one by one. But what I want to do is you can't really be ready if you don't take control of what is making so much noise? Is there something that's making so much noise? Michael. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
I think that somebody is saying something making so much noise.
The video is making noise.
The video, right?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So, after the problem, hello. So, I'm just saying, find a way of building the wealth in real estate by either being an investor or a broker. As an investor, it's like look for where development has not really touched up because many of us that are here now, we don't have those millions packed somewhere that we can go and buy property of 100 million and then buy property of 200 million. So we can start from where we are. Can you afford 12,500 every month? Even if you think that property will not be your name, can you buy it for your daughter's name? Can you buy it for your son's name? Can you buy it for your children and allow the property and dictate what is going to happen in another 15, 20 years on the property? What is important is to deal with people who are credible by the grace of God, by the grace of God, by the grace of God. Oluyinka Adeniyi is very credible. I not going to take anybody, whatever that is under my watch, you can almost be sure that it's secure by the grace of God, all things being equal. So you can begin to play in that regard. And then the second one I said is that you can be a broker. If you want to play big in real estate, a lot of funds, a lot of money are going around in real estate sector. A lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. People are broking the deal of billions of naira, hundreds of millions. You know, and then you can play in that part. And then when you play in that part, what you just get is that you bring the buyer to the seller, and then all that happens to you is that you get your commission from him just that. So, and I am telling you that our platform is one of the best platforms that you can get to do that. We have properties started around the state. We are just having two at Lagos, which is, and we are still going to open another two before the end of this year in our plan. And soon we're going to start building houses to sell. And all what that is giving to you is that it gives you opportunity to work with us and then earn a lot of money. And then I said, how do you, a lot of you are going to be asking, how am I going to start earning? Start from where you are. In Pythagoras or theorem, we usually tell people when you want to start, even algebra, we say start from what you know to what you don't know. Start from know to unknown. And it's as simple as that. Known in this area is talking about people within your circle of your area, people in your church, people in your workplace. And what have you? That's where the start. That's where the start. Start from there. Start talking to people about those properties. And when those deals are made, you eventually get your commission. So I am just introducing this to you. Even if you are earning enough, money is never enough. Why can't you make this one as your side hustle? Money is never enough. You can earn a lot from this place. That's your friend that you believe he already trusted you, and then you want to introduce the property to him or to her. Please go ahead. Even your parents, introduce to them, your husband, your wife. Bring them on board. And as you do that, you earn commission from being the one that brought them to our platform. So tonight, my message is very simple, and I want to believe that I've been able to deliver it. If you want to join us, I just want to beg you to go to our website. You will see join Tigra's record. Click on that link, or I'm going to send the link to as many of us who are so interested. Oh, okay. So on the link has been sent to us. If you click on the link now, it's going to take you to a form you will fill. As simple as that. Once you fill that form, and then you'll be part of our partner. At any time, you bring anybody, your commission is all that we want from the information is just your name and your bank details. We are not just, it's not one big form like that. Just fill that, then so that we plug into our database, and at any time you do anything with us, you get your commission straight from. It doesn't matter where you are living. There are people who are working for us that are not even in this, they are not even in this continent. They are not in Africa. There are people who are selling for us who are not in Africa. There are people in America. There are people in UK. And what have you, who are selling our products and we are paying them their money. So that's what I don't know if there's any question. So that I take one or two questions and then we call it a day. On Sunday, there is church. But next week, I just want to appeal to you. It's going to be another edition of Millionaires Vanguard, and it's going to be a mind blowing. I want to show you some of the investments you can begin to think so on to create a wedding future for yourself. We want to look at investments and then do a bit of financial education, then we move it to the next level gradually. If you join me and you are careful, you are patient with me in this journey, I'm very sure we will land in wedding place together. So is there any question? Any question? Any question? You can just type in your question. Or if you want to speak, you can unmute yourself and speak so that we can just get your question. Any questions? Thank you, Bryce, for joining us. Thank you, Oluwafolakem, all the way from Ibadan. Thank you for joining us. If you see there, I think I started people, thank you for joining us. For almost all of you came late. And if you know me, I honor time a lot. I honor time. I try to do my things with time. I honor time. Once I promise it's going to be 1 hour, I want to start 7 and 1 2. So that's it. Is there any question? So one of the things we're going to do for you, if you want to join us, is that we're going to train you. It's also going to be an online training. I'm going to train you about real estate, what you need to know about real estate, train you about marketing and sales. We're also going to bring social media training, how you can use social media even for your own business. That is going to be part of our training. And the month of April or thereabout, we're going to start our campaign, moving from location to another. We want to start our campaign. It's going to be resource factory campaign, typical meeting where we invite people for training about business process and all the things that you need to get to where you want to get to. And if you really work up with us, as you learn about real estate, you're also going to learn quite a lot of things that are going to be very, very useful for family. So, is there any question? And so, any questions? Everybody is silent. Or any contribution before I call it a day? We're going to create just like
there's a question in the comments.
Hello?
There's a question in the comment chat section. Somebody else that, sir, can one do this real estate stuff online only?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible to do it online only. You can do it online only, and I don't know why you want to make it an online thing only. There's no how people will start with a lot of money, they still want to connect with you. So I will answer that it's possible, but I'll tell you it's not really possible. You can, what's it called? You can connect with people online, you can initiate the transaction online, but there will still be a time that you're going to meet with people because real estate involves a lot of money. Property is a million. Nobody wants to just part with that kind of money without physical contact. We are not selling a perfume of 2,000, a perfume of 10,000, or we are not selling handkerchiefs online. So some people may decide to say, okay, I can give you this, and there's no need to see. But when you get to real estate, it is something that people want to connect with you. They want to meet with you. But yeah, I know what I mean is the advert. Oh, of course, yes, that's possible. If you are very savvy in social media, in fact, the marketplace now is online. The marketplace now is online. In fact, one of the things we're going to see is that when we create that platform, we're going to be dropping our because we need to be trained. If we're really going to be able to convince people on how to sell property. But just what I've said tonight really is that just think about it. A lot of money is in real estate, and I'm trying to tell you this by the grace of God. Before I fully, this is what I do. I have other businesses, but I dedicate about 80% of my time to real estate. I've been doing other businesses before I came into this industry, but I can tell you the truth. Real estate business is a wonderful business. So if you join, and the way to join really is join first as a broker. Even if you want to invest, you can start investing now. By the time you start making even your brokerage and what have you can begin to invest gradually into real estate. You can't really get to where except this real estate is part of your budget. You can't
Zoom on how to make money with real estate. So he sent the link to me. Put on my side.
Your microphone, they are hearing your conversation on the ground. You can mute your microphone. God bless you.
Oh, sorry.
So that you, yeah, God bless you. Thank you for muting me. So, Amrit, have I answered your question? Any other question? So, no other questions. I think this is the first edition, and like I said, this is going to be coming our way more often to do this, and then just be ready. If you want to join us, fill that form. There's a link that has been sent or to this platform now. Just copy the link. Click on the link. It's going to take you to where you can fill the form, and then you can begin to talk to us. If you have any personal questions you want to have, I'm going to drop my line now, or just go to our website, drop your questions there. Somebody's going to attend to you. Or my own phone number that you can reach me is 081 8866 995. I repeat that 081 8866 995. Anytime you can drop your WhatsApp message. You're talking to somebody, you want me to help you. So you can ask. Go ahead. Ask your question. Somebody said I want to ask another question. Go ahead.
Why? You should leave it open now.
We're waiting for your question. Somebody is just joining us now. You're welcome anyway. I'll still greet you. You're joining us where we're almost landing up. Our Africa. Africa. Thank you for joining us anyway. Anyone can do the real estate along with that.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
I hear you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. This is Brother Isaac.
Okay, I got.
Yeah, I think I was having network problems, so I was not able to hear take note of the lecture.
Okay.
So I don't know. Is this meeting recorded?
Yeah, it's recorded. It's recorded.
Okay.
It's recorded.
So how can I listen to it again? Because
our backend people will
sir?
now, so how can you listen to this?
To be available on YouTube, sir.
Available on YouTube.
We're going to place it on YouTube. It's going to go on YouTube. You can connect with us on YouTube. You see properties on YouTube. And then you can subscribe even to that. Then one other things that we do, we will put into that channel. So prices will listen to it again on YouTube.
Sir?
I said you can listen to it again on YouTube.
Okay. Because I'm not even hearing it clear. I'm not hearing. I'm just struggling to hear.
You're struggling to hear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. So you can listen to it on YouTube anyway. I think it's network.
Although I'm driving, I'm listening to, I connected to
Oh,
the
you are
link.
driving. Okay. Okay. I
Yes.
know yours now. Just add this one to your hustle.
Sir?
Nanko, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir.
So apart from YouTube, is there any other way people can listen to this broadcast again?
YouTube will send the link to across all social media platforms, so they can always access it via YouTube, and also the link will be sent to their emails.
Okay, to their email. Thank you.
Okay,
Yes,
I think that would be fine.
Yeah. So, thank you. You can do this with what I'm even particular about is that add it to what you are doing. I'm not asking you to leave. I have given you example of somebody who made millions. He had just only one POS stand before, but now he has branches, and it's all from the money he made from this. You understand? I think somebody who has our own shop now because of the money he made from this platform. These are our platform. And that's the same thing. I mean,
How people do not pause the fuel.
increase your wealth. So all those people that are your friends, your people that could buy property of 300,000, your people that could buy property of 12 million naira, don't ask them for money. Just introduce those properties to them, and then you realize that when they buy, you earn money, and that money you cannot invest it in whatever you are doing now. That's the way that we have built this organization for you to raise funds, and then once you raise funds, then go and fulfill your dream. I said to you again, this is one of the tested ways of creating wealth. We are all about creating wealth for you. We are all about showing you how wealth can be created. And these are things that we have done. We have tested it, has given us results. And that's the same thing we are introducing to every one of you. So tonight, I want to thank you for joining us. If there's no further question, I guess we call it a day. Please, I'm begging you, I really appreciate your presence. Anytime we have meeting like this, I send to you, although you get to me, just join us. You know, you can't waste your time. I am very, very, very conscious of time, and I can't change about that. If 1 hour is going to be 1 hour, we have about 10 minutes. Except you have questions, we're going to call it a day. So if you want to see our properties, just let us know. Okay, you want to know where those properties are. It's our responsibility to take you to those properties so that you can see any question you want to ask. We are not prospered by the grace of God. I will never be involved in anything fraudulent. If Jesus comes or if he comes for me, I will never. I vow that we're going to make it good and we're going to do it legitimately. We're not going to be involved in anything. So anyone who is working with us, you can take that to bank. You can bank on that. You can be sure we have dealt with people, we have gotten their property, and that's what we are telling you. Because I know this business is all about, are they going to deliver? People. So it is very important for me to reiterate that so that you will know that, okay, if I join these people, I have peace of mind. It won't be a problem. So prepare your mind to work as an investor or to work as a broker. As an investor again, is for you to start buying property small into places that you see that is not known yet. Time is going to catch up with them, and especially if you are in your 20s, you are in your 30s, this is the best time for you to buy property. I was just talking to somebody in my office who was telling us of a place now that they are selling 150, 200 million, that if that bought the place 20,000 naira. One of my staff that was with me was hearing it. 20,000 naira years ago. He said he collected rent for his dad 3 million naira at the time and sent to his dad, who is now living in Ibadan. Those properties are in Lagos. And his dad was like, do you mean that this is what you collected? That's what property can do for you. You don't start by property and then when you are 60, you are 70, that's when you are not buying property of 300,000 that may not appreciate until 10 years. That's not the time. It's rather now. Deprive yourself of all of those things that you feel are important. There are always the newer version of them. They are not going to have any value to you. They are not going to have any value to you. But plan your life. Wealth creation is about planning. Invest in property now. It could be a big house. Yes, do it. They're going to be good for you tomorrow. They're going to be happy that you are doing it. And then that's one way. Invest now and wait. And then the money will come. I told you how to create wealth is buy property in a seemingly not popular area now and give it time, and then the equation equals to wealth. Property plus time equals to wealth. Property plus time equals to wealth. You can't go wrong. It's amazing that a lot of people have not got it. We have partners that will give opportunity in the time past to buy property, even with us. We spread the payment for them. Many of them did not take that advantage. Why? Because they cannot see. They cannot see. In all humility, by the grace of God, my children will not be poor. I was just talking to somebody. I don't want to. I am a very, very, by the grace of God, oh my people, please don't misinterpret me. I am a very, 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 how do I put it? I'm not flamboyant. I'm looking for one word to use. You will not even know anything about me. We sit on property now that's over 1 billion naira. Yeah, that was over 1 billion naira. That's how much property can give to you. And I can tell you how I started. I told you that this company is just 3 years plus. We started from somewhere. If you can start from there, start gradually, start buying those properties little by little. You want to buy new food, delay it a bit, delay gratification, invest into property. But be sure, do your investigation, be sure that this money will not go. Because a lot of people have invested in property that money went down the drain. They could not get it back because they deal with wrong people. So deal with the right people. That's one way. Once you are an investor, give it time, work before. Investment plus time in property equals wealth. It's a simple equation I don't want you to forget today. Property that doesn't seem like it's like it today. I've told you about some of our properties. You get to some of them. If you don't have foresight, you'll be thinking, how am I going to buy this? When I don't go to appreciate. They don't need to look like it now. That is why it's affordable to you. If they look like it, you may not be able to buy it. And that's why you should buy now. That's why you should buy now. So once you buy now, wait for some time. In fact, I have people who are working with us. Somebody here on my car was telling us that place, I just like that you still don't get this thing. This is the reason why the people should buy now. If they don't buy it now, it gets out of their hands. I'll give you an instance. We have a property in Magboro. 2 years ago, as of 2020, that property was sold for 2 million naira per plot. As I speak to you today, that property is 5 million naira. If price is still hearing me, you will remember it's the property you see somebody to. That woman that said is in UK. As I speak with you now that I'm talking, that property is 5 million. We're just giving pictures of a period of time on that property. So 2020, this is 2022 March. Between that period, you already have over 150% return on investment. You have mitigated inflation. And that's what property does for you. It mitigates inflation for you. If you have 2 million, 2,000, you have 2020, it's not the same value of the money is not, the money is not having the same value. I don't know if you are getting me. It's not having the same value. The value has reduced because inflation has gone. But if it is property, you are mitigating against property. So don't keep your money in bank. Don't use it to buy unnecessary things. Put it in property. Allow it to grow. Close your eyes, give it time, and over time, you can be sure that your future is secure. My children, not even my children, my grandchildren, they can never be poor. I used to tell my children, what I owe you, what I'm giving you, good education, I'm going to do my best. But your own children, I'm going to leave a lot of things for them. Why is that? Even in their time, some of the property that I've invested in now may not have appreciated the way I want. So it will be good for their own children. So, and that's the way to build it. That's the way to build it. And the Bible says that a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children. Not even for his students, for his children's children. So I am appealing to all of you. Play in this real estate sector. As an investor, I think that is clear. As a broker, I think that is clear. A broker is somebody who brings a buyer to a seller and gets his own cost of commission for just bring that. So bring people. You don't even have money to play as an investor. bring people, as you are earning your commission, be setting aside a certain portion to invest in property. I can buy a property today that is 200,000. Once I do my research, I know that investment is spending towards that place. I will just close my eyes and forget it there. If I need to do paper, when I know that I do paper, I leave it there. Everywhere that we have land, I have a policy that a portion must be reserved. I am reserving it for the future. I may not be riding Lamborghini now, but I know that my mind is secured by the grace of God. It is the grace of God that sustains everything. I usually don't talk like this, but you are my people, I'm in your circle. Let me tell you, this is the work. You don't just live your life and say what will be. No. Some of us can afford some things now, but we are just delaying it. We are delaying it because we know that it's time will come that this energy that we have will no longer be there. It's at that time that we won't need to be begging, we won't need to be waiting for our children because we have already paid for the future. So I think I need to raise my case tonight. Property plus time equals to wealth. Yes, exactly. That's it. Equals to wealth. When you buy property, give it time, you're going to be wealthy eventually. Thank you. God bless you for joining me. I appeal to you. Let's build this community where we talk to ourselves about wealth. And then I want to just beg you, don't just be hearing what we are saying, act on them. If you have any problem, you have little money, you don't know how to go about it, I'm available. My lines on WhatsApp are there. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm on Facebook. Olu on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. In fact, I have 2 accounts on Facebook, but the one that is really for Peter is Olu. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. Just link up with me and let's talk. Even in your business, you don't know how to talk about something about your business, but the grace of God, we know something, and I can share it with you. Because really, I've been doing business for over 20 years. I mean, my first company, I started it in 2004. My first company, registered company, that by the grace of God, I am the CEO. I started in 2004. I have failed, I have made some prophecies, and I can share some of those things with you that can help you. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Let's hook up and follow me on all the social media handle at Elite Academy, on Facebook, on Instagram at Elite Academy, on LinkedIn at Elite Academy. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Right? It's a great night. Thank you, Mr. Posey, for joining us. So, Alawale Falake, God bless you. Isaac, thank you. I'm grateful. And to my team, I'm so grateful. Emmanuel and Michael, you guys are the best. Thank you for making this happen all the time. God bless you. Bolanle, Akinola, Sister Bidemi of Christ. These are the people that came very early. God bless them.